Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
All right, let's go,
Cam
baby.
Newton and the New England Patriots.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
Let's go,
Tonight,
baby.
On this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out come the Patriots with their new quarterback for 2020, and he, like their previous quarterback, a former MVP, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fans going to get lucky and get the game ball.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly,
first down, let's go.
Staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game
first
going.
down. Nice
He'll
run,
be out
too.
just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like
All
that,
right, what
could be a long
play
night
am I going
defensively.
to go here?
No doubt about it, because
Let's see
when
here.
they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
Dang it.
You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. A shotgun snap for Newton.
All right, let's go.
Got a man
Yes.
up, and that's Harry. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. 15 yards there for number 15. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's first and 10 at the 15. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. From the gun, here's Newton.
That was so close.
Into the end zone
And I
for
did
a
not do the
Patriot
ball like that. I was trying to throw it
touchdown.
inwards towards and not towards
From 10
outward towards
yards
the
out.
defender.
And the Patriots drive
I
right
was trying
down
to
the field
throw
and
a
score
dart
on
at
the
him,
opening
at the
drive.
receiver.
Well, that's how
But I
they
got it.
envisioned to get the
I'm
football
okay
to
with the
start
score.
the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Baylor now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Rams ready to take over on offense, and they will do so behind the first overall pick in the 2016 draft. Now he's in season number 5 out of Cal. It's Jared Goff.
Well, it's not unusual for a team to have a little bit of a letdown after appearing in the Super Bowl. And the Rams had that Super Bowl letdown after their loss in Super Bowl 53 to New England. It might surprise people. The quarterback, Jared Goff, still finished 3rd in the NFL in passing yards at better than 4,600. They just want to see him cut down on the number of interceptions he threw last year, and they think the Rams can elevate their offense yet again.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun. Goff.
That looks like a first. Could be a first down. No, 30 inches, so we still have a chance.
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
To go 3 and out.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
They got it.
And he's going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
He was holding me on that play. Flag on the play on
by the face mask it appeared, and yes, out come the flags.
Face mask on us defense. Come on, man. Really?
Officials
trying to cheat
into that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Gonna run the sweep here. This is Cobb.
Got him still.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in.
Damn, he got it.
Into the end zone.
No,
he
got it.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do.
But I couldn't make it in time.
To make the call, they already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Forbath, the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone.
Oh, come on.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Down to 0 so we can move on to the 2nd quarter of the game.
These two teams all tied after 1. Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
Ah, man.
And that'll be
That wasn't tight,
incomplete.
bro.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman.
Let's go, Edelman.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver. And Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to
can't
go
run through that
inside,
line.
One of my college coaches used to call the Briar Patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the 50, Newton.
Yes.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's protection, too, on
16
the
yards,
offensive
a
line.
first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last
Great pass
play, but
protection,
I think
play
the
action
light bulb
pass
went
protection.
off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
It was Troy Hill that time in on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, no, he go to get.
Right.
Damn.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Only 2 yards that I lost. Not too bad.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Throwing on third down, Newton.
Hold on to the ball. What was that? Field goal team, get ready.
Guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And this one looks
good.
It is good.
10
Right
points.
down the pipe.
3 points.
And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Pass there over the middle to start things out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Well, it's a jet sweep. The football to Woods.
Got him. 2 yards. So 3rd and 8.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Goff on third down. And find Higbee. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
Got him. Let's go.
A heavy rush, and down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh, crap.
Goff's throw here finds Woods. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On the counter, it's
They're
Henderson.
trying to run it, really? On 3rd and 19.
Unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Timeout.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Speaking
now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Newton on 1st down. He gets it to James White.
Right there.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Catches made by Herring. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. That will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Going to go for the field goals.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A little bit more. 4 bounds for timeout.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout
strategy football, situational football here too.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will do it for this first half.
Still not good enough, though.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how
they got a first down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On first down, it's gone. Open man, he'll be the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
As he ball downfield
each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down there, but it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Henderson will try and run for the first.
I think we got it.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Oh, wait a minute.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate at all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it.
Could go anywhere.
Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Play action. It's Newton. Being chased out left. He's going to have this up to Izzo. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Off play action. Newton.
Yes.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Good catch, too.
12 yards there and a first down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's White.
Oh, no. How do you fumble the ball? You fool.
And his guys are going to take over.
Unfreaking believable. You fumbled the ball.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays.
You're not getting the first down.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Watch out for the fake.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers.
Oh, we could have had that one.
Everyone's thing.
Way too slow.
But in this case, he came up quickly.
Oh, I'm trying to call for the fair catch.
So possession
I got
goes
sidetracked.
over here on the
that slow kick and
and
put
the
the
Pats
ball.
will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First down. 20-yard run.
That
First,
one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Oh, come on, man.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Newton. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They defer to White out of the shotgun.
Oh, come on.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy.
They had to walk into
And
him
he's
just
in.
like that.
Touchdown, Patriots. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Nah, man, just go for the field goal. I mean, we up ahead anyway. They got to at least get like probably 2 touchdowns to get up ahead of us anyways. So, nah, man.
Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead is now 13. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Jared Goff in the offense. Down by 13. 2 minutes to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Now Goff on 1st down.
Oh, that should have been intercepted.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They go ahead and snap it.
Ah, they got it.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again is gone.
Oh, yes.
Game is over.
Game set match. Game is over.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead.
Oh,
and
come
sometimes
on.
you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
2nd and 13.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll run again with Harris.
Come on. Yeah, 1st down.
And he rips it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 2nd down now,
they got it.
It's Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Another big play there by Aaron Donald, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 18. We know he can rush the passer. He's also dominant in the run game. The quickness for a man his size often defeats the offensive lineman trying to block him.
3rd and 2, Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up
I guess
the
probably go
first.
for the field goal. And timeout.
So now
Either
with
probably
6
go for
seconds
touchdown or
remaining,
for
we
field
get a
goal.
timeout on the field. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing here, Newton.
Oh, no. I tried it.
Line, but it's
Whatever.
incomplete.
We won.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.